up, everybody? Welcome back. Campbell's Morel Music Rig Rundown. Not sure what episode we're on again. I tend to lose count every once in a
I'm
while.
sure.
I think it's like 38 or 39, somewhere around in there, but we'll figure it out when we post it and put it up there. And so today we have something a little bit different for you. We have a lead singer of a band, and this will round out this whole band that we've done a rig rundown on for WyndRider. As you can see, is we got some other things going today that we will talk, give you a little sneak peek of what's you might see later, and some cool things going to be happening. So thanks to Chloe Gould for showing up, lead singer WyndRider, and talking about her vocal pedal and everything else.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. So I actually have one of the Hagtronics vocal pedals, which I know you guys carry a bunch of Hagtronics stuff in here. He's not done very many of the vocal pedals at all. I want to say this was the second one maybe that he's made, but we call it the Horror House pedal. I designed it as far as the art and the name and all that stuff. We got
Oh, yeah.
to do that ourselves. It is a 3-channel pedal with a reverb, delay, and overdrive. So the reverb that I use is actually just a spring reverb, meant to mimic, the guitar amp spring reverb. Yeah. The delay it's a classic analog delay. I want to say it's the Cerebral Spectre pedal
Oh,
that
yeah, yeah.
Hagtronics does. So that's the delay that's
Yeah.
in there. And then the CCL overdrive as well,
Okay.
which is based after, I believe, a DoD 250
Yeah.
overdrive.
Yeah.
So just the 3 channels. Most of my effects for WyndRider comes through with the spring reverb. We like the long, echoey,
Yeah.
ghosty sounding. But no, it's an amazing pedal, and I'm super happy to have one. It does everything, fine tuned to my sound. To kind of get that unique.
Yeah.
I messed around with some other vocal pedals in the past and stuff, but this really nailed down exactly what I wanted.
Yeah. Some of those other like TC Helicon and Boss vocal effects,
Hmm.
they got a lot of things going on, but he's like, simplicity is always, I think, is a better thing to have.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's cool that, Paul will, if you contact him, he'll probably custom build you about anything. But we have all of those pedals, I think, coming in Monday, tomorrow. And that's in your vocal pedal.
Yeah.
And I love working with Hagtronics, and he builds great stuff, and he's been really good for the community as a whole with using Dylan's artwork and
Absolutely.
all that stuff.
No, he's really great because like I said, he worked with me to he listened to a bunch of our old live videos and tried to like dial in exactly what he thought that my effects I would want. Started suggesting a bunch of things, and we got to work together on the process of building this custom, to the point that it's so fine tuned to exactly what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And he just had all kinds of awesome ideas, and it was a really fun process. His
Yeah.
pedals are super super cool.
And we talked earlier about, Mikey Burke from Season of the Witch also has a vocal pedal, which you said they're not exactly the same, but very
Yeah.
similar. And
Yeah, so if I'm not mistaken, Mikey from Season of the Witch, his was the first vocal pedal that Hagtronics did, and that's where I fell in love with it. I actually got to use Mikey's pedal at one of our shows last year sometime, and I was like, man, I have to get one of these. He's like, it's the funnest process ever. Like, you get to go shopping for your effects. So that's exactly what I did, and I think this is the second one then that he's made
Yeah.
after Mikey's, but yeah, I'm super glad I got to
Yeah.
go through that.
And speaking of Season of the Witch, and y'all play with them a ton. Y'all
Yeah.
just got done playing last night with 1134 and Buckaloo.
Yep. At the Hideaway.
As like the little pre-Halloween thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you ain't checked out WyndRider yet, highly suggest you do. They're playing all the time, playing a bunch and blowing up. And we all agree, including your band, the reason y'all blowing up is because of all the hard work you're putting in.
Oh.
And it takes a lot. I know, for 13 years of trying to get my band going, it takes a lot of emails, a lot of,
Yeah.
just getting people to put you in
Sometimes I
publications.
feel more like a secretary than a singer, depending on the day.
Yeah.
You just wear different hats, I guess. But yeah, as far as our booking and all of the runs we've been going on, stuff like that, it is us that books them all. We don't have anyone helping us, so it's a ton of workload, but it has paid off completely.
Yeah.
We've been having so much fun.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of good write-ups with y'all lately, and playing some great festivals, and
Yeah, it's
yeah,
been a blast. This summer, specifically has been amazing, which I am just barely starting to work on stuff for, next year and dipping our toe into what we might have going on kind of through our spring and summer season. Um, Pretty sure there's going to be some exciting more, festivals,
oh yeah.
good shows in there. So it'll be really fun to see how all that unfolds.
Well, as far as like your process of like helping these guys writing music and coming up with new things, are you like letting them like write the riffs and you kind of come up with something vocally that fits, or are you
Yeah.
writing the words and or say
Um,
the
I'd say it begins with them. Uh, there's something kind of weird about our band as far as the chemistry is concerned, where it's almost like say Robbie has a riff in mind, Garth can almost seamlessly pick that up on bass, and then everybody is such a seasoned good musician that they just jump right in with it, and it's
yeah
almost like it's a song within 2 minutes of
yeah
it, in creation. And I can if it's like that and it's seamless, I can almost, the lyrics and the ideas just kind of start flowing for me naturally, um, just as easily. So sometimes our songwriting processes are there's no real organization to it. It just kind of happens, and then it happens
just kind
fast, and
of a jam, then a cool little hook, and
yeah.
like
And then I'm like, man, I
I
could
could
totally think of words to go with that.
yeah
Like, yeah, no, it's amazing sometimes to me how easy that is. I've never been in a band before this. This
mhm.
is my first time kind of going through the motions, and I've written lyrics and things like that just for myself in the past, but never something, cohesive like this. And it, I thought it would be harder,
Yeah,
but it's not. And I think I attribute a lot of that to just the amazing chemistry that we all have
yeah,
together.
that helps for everybody knowing each other and can feel like what everybody's doing and
Yeah,
lead off that. Yeah, I'm a little bit opposite. I write a lot of lyrics, but I have trouble coming up with melodies all the time in my
right.
head. But that's what I got Travis and them for. So, um, any really cool shows coming up that you want to talk about, or
So actually, the only one that we currently have on the books left for this year is next weekend, October 28th in Whitesburg. That one is with Season of the Witch, our buddies and Buzzhound, Crop, Kjarn, all those guys from Kentucky. Appalachitari's on it. A band called Pond Digger. They're amazing. Who else am I forgetting off that one? It's a pretty big show.
so it's
Um,
gonna be like, is it a 1 day festival kind of thing, or a 1 day
really,
Halloween?
Yeah, they don't even call it a festival. We just sometimes when we go out to Whitesburg, where kind of a lot of those guys are from, we'll just have these, giant shows with as many bands as can be packed into one night, and it is a crazy party every time. Where it is Halloween weekend, I expect it's going to be really, really fun. So
Yeah,
we have that, and we've got other stuff coming along. We'll probably have a few more shows by the end of this year, but nothing's been completely solidified yet.
yeah.
So.
I feel
Um,
like winter's a good time just to kind of come back together, think of new ideas, work on
yeah.
some new stuff, and
Yeah, and we are about halfway through, I would say, finishing up what will be our second album right now.
awesome.
So we're looking forward to studio time at some point, and we are going to use kind of the slowdown to actually get to
More,
practice
yeah,
and, do things that we haven't been able to since we've been on the road all summer.
and things like this. We're giving you all the sneak peek of maybe things come. We'll see how it turns out. But yeah, it's going to be like a little short rig rundown today, and this pedal is awesome, and we'll just get you to, however you want to demo it. I don't,
Sure.
if you want to
Um,
talk to it or sing to it or whatever you
so
want to do.
obviously, I feel like it would be weird if I just stood here and sang by myself. I kind of thought I could recruit in some help to
Okay. Yeah.
give it the full
Yeah.
demonstration.
Yeah. We can do that. So we'll go get those boys and get in here. We'll demo this pedal and see what this thing sounds like. Ready. Chloe Gould, WyndRider. Thank you for showing up and doing this thing.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for supporting the local music and local music scene here.
Absolutely.
And Campbell's, and we love having y'all around.
If you guys aren't shopping here, you're fucking up. Just saying.
Yeah. Thank you.